Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we've got some fixing up, we've got some torso swaps, and we've got a custom HBK we need to finish. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, we've got our Hollywood Hogan here, which I swore I wasn't going to purchase. We've got a Miz that I'm going to convert into an Ultimate, and then Commissioner HBK. So I'm going to start off talking about the HBK here. So I haven't always wanted a Commissioner HBK figure in my collection. It wasn't something that I really thought that I needed, but I had the brown Build-A-Figure arms for the Commissioner figure, and a friend of mine was looking for him, trying to build the figure. So I mailed them to him. We worked out a little trade, nothing crazy. But then after I did it, I kind of felt like I needed to add that to my collection. So the Build-A-Figure pieces came with the Harley Race Elite. That first Harley Race, it was Stone Cold, Harley Race, Ricky Steamboat, and Jake the Snake, I think. So it was really hard to build the original Commissioner Sean. So I knew that wasn't the route I was going to take. So I just ended up kind of thinking of my own formula, looking up a few different looks, which wasn't anything crazy. So I figured I would just take some Build-A-Figure pieces. So we'll get him up here real quick. So what I did with him was just grab some suited arms. This is the head they use on that Build-A-Figure, but we've gotten it on a bunch of basics. So I used the same head, and then I took a gold dust torso. So I did start painting it gray. I'm just going to give him kind of a gray undershirt look, and then I need to paint the skin tone on the neck. So the jacket, again, is just from a random suited figure I had. And then the legs, I don't remember exactly who. Another suited figure. These are shorter legs. They're not Build-A-Figure legs, so the torso doesn't just pop on. But then, let me see here. I can get it to focus. The shoes are from the Hollywood Elite Rock figure that we got. So I ended up using that figure to make a Conan Elite, which if you've seen on Instagram, I've posted it on there. But that's the basic formula for this Sean. So just need to finish up painting, and he will be all done. Next up here is Elite Miz, an Elite that I already made a while ago, and I highly doubt we're going to get a Mattel release of Miz in his I have massive balls or big balls or whatever attire that he wore at SummerSlam. And I'm a fan of the Miz. My wife and I, for a while, did watch Miz and Mrs., and we both just thought it was pretty funny. So I'm a fan of Miz. I have not always been. I used to be in the, which might still be the majority of people that were just annoyed by him, but you can see here, this Elite's already completed, but I doubt, I don't know, maybe we'll get Ultimate Miz, but for the meantime, I'm going to take this torso, which I don't even remember who it was on originally. I don't remember what Ultimate it came with, but I'm just going to crack the Elite torso off this Miz, swap on this Ultimate, and I'll be on my way with Miz. Last but not least for today, I have my Hollywood Hogan, and I wasn't even going to get this Hollywood Hogan figure at first, but then I got the other figures in the set, decided I was going to build Mean Gene, and picked it up. So first thing I have to do is paint some of these head scans. So they have the orange skin tone, but we don't have the beard on any of them. So I'm going to be painting the beard on them. And one thing which you can't really pick it up, but the head scans have stubble printed on them. So you just need to paint over it. So I think I'm just going to take a gray or black, a darker shade, and just paint that beard on so that I have that accurate. You can see here, the boots I painted on my custom don't look bad, but the boots, the official boots that we did get have the face, and I don't know, I feel like there should be more flames on them, but I'm going to swap them anyway. And then I'll have the orange skin tone, I'll have the orange heads, the knee pads. There's so many things wrong with this Hogan figure, and I just bought it for the Mean Gene parts and the boots essentially. So I have knee pads or knee braces on mine. I painted the white on the knee pads just so much that I wish they would have done. They took the easy way out on this Hollywood Hogan, so I'm gonna fix that up for my collection here. So you can see here next to each other, the official release skinnier has that older tan skin tone, which I didn't hate, but now that we're getting Hogan's with this orange skin tone, I just think that we should just get Hogan in this orange skin tone. I use the Elite 96 torso, so he is a little bit bigger, but that's gonna be everything for today. So let's get to it. So I did want to pause here for a second. So we started with this Miz head right here, which is from like Elite 30. I don't know. 37 is in my head. I don't know if that's right. It was from the gray Miz that we got, which was an awesome figure. I really like this head scan. So I did want to keep this one, but then with Ultimates, especially in Elite 2 now, like we've got swappable options. So I've also got this Miz head. This is from Elite 37, I'm pretty sure. His white attire when he was with Damien Sandow or Mizdow. And then this is like the most recent head scan I believe that we have for Miz. Come on. But these don't have the ability to swap out yet. So this one is like Dremeled out already. So this one will just pop on. These two still have the like lip inside them. So I'm going to Dremel them out. So I have this tool and it's just like flat, but I will just go around here and like take off some of that extra, and then they'll pop right on, because you can see right here, like this way, like nothing, there's no give whatsoever. So once I Dremel it out, it'll be good to go. All right, time to wrap things up. We're going to start out here with the Commissioner Shawn Michaels, and you can see I did change the head scan. So I had this on my custom Royal Rumble Shawn. So the defining moments figure we're getting with his Texas logos, I had that custom made, and obviously we are getting that now in the defining moments line, which I'm really glad we're getting the cowboy hat with it. We're getting the entrance gear that looks really nice, but I'm gonna have to retire my own custom, turn it into something else probably. But I had the 5 o'clock shadow painted on this head, which you can kind of tell, and then the hair I like a little more because the head that we got for that Commissioner Shawn had the ponytail, but when I think of Shawn during that time, I think of like his long, fluffy, flowing hair, just kind of disheveled looking a little bit. It's like everyone knows Shawn was not in the best state at that time, which is why he was the commissioner as opposed to being in ring. But I popped this head on there. They're swappable anyway, so not a huge deal. He's got his cowboy hat in his hand, gave him a mic. You can see the tan shoes there, and then this is all sealed up, so you can see all the gray in here. Just has like essentially just a gray undershirt. Really, it looks simple, but turned out real well. So we're gonna grab, who do we have next here? We've got our Miz, which I really, really like how this turned out. I decided to put the Elite 37 head, I think it is, on him. There we go. I do have the other options right here, so you can see the torso. I think it's okay, maybe a little bit big. I picked up the Razor Ramon figure this week, and which you'll see on the my figure finder unboxing. I talk about a little more, but they're adjusting the Ultimate torsos scaling wise, which I really like because I've liked the Ultimate torsos, but some of them have just been like way too big. So it seems like they're definitely scaling them down, which is a good thing. But then when you got torsos like this, it makes them look a little more bulky, and like Miz isn't ripped, so I think this torso is just okay. But for now, it'll work for me for an Ultimate Miz. So there is one of the Miz heads. Okay, I actually decided to get up close. So there, you can see this is the Elite 37 head. I think this one looks the best because it's got, like, size-wise, I think it fits best on this torso. And then we've got the head that came on his most recent Elite, which I think looks okay. The printing is a little off on this one, so he's got that, like, sideways look. And then this last head we have is the I can't remember. I remember it's the gray Elite, and I think that figure's really good. I used to have it in my collection, but I don't anymore. That's one I want to chase down again. But overall, I think this Miz looks really good. Let's get Shawn back up here real quick. Maybe you can see that 5 o'clock shadow I was talking about. There, so you can see there, I've got that a little bit of shadow painted on him, which I think is pretty important for Sean for that time. So then the last thing we have to talk about is my Hollywood Hogan. So got him all torso swapped. Got the painted head on him. I will take all his accessories off so you can see the head's a little bit better. I do need to adjust the head scan a little bit, so I did not fix the like black eye on this scan. I do like the yelling scan a lot. Just need to get rid of the black eye. This is just kind of the plain face. This one works well, I think. If you've seen the WrestleMania 18 match, like post match, I think this is a good look for him. But I really like how this looks compared to the one that we got. So there he is in all of his WrestleMania 18 Hollywood glory. He's got the big torso, the big arms. I didn't have this white weight belt before I had the black one, so I think that really makes, like, his skin, with his skin tone and black pants, I think that weight belt looks really good. Got the 5 o'clock shadow painted on him, on this head. I think came out well, and like not too dark. Not too, like, it doesn't just look like flat paint on there, which are how some of his older figures we've gotten are. But that is everyone for today for Work in Progress Wednesday. Let me know if there's other stuff you'd like to see. I've picked up a ton of Jeff Hardy Ultimate figures that I plan to use those torsos to convert some other elites of mine. If you have some in mind that you think would be a good idea, please let me know. I'd love to take some more requests. That's the word. I know Apollo Crews, an updated Apollo Crews, is something that I've been meaning to get to. I just haven't had the time, but that is coming. I've had people ask more than once for that figure, so I finally have all the pieces that I need. That will get done at some point. It's just a matter of me finding the time, having the time to do that. So that'll wrap things up for today. If you like today's Work in Progress Wednesday, please go check out some other videos we have on the channel. Like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate it. And lastly, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.